Hello viewers, welcome to Udainath Autonomous College of Science and Technology. In today's class, we will be discussing about the printf functions in C programming. So, till now we have already discussed the elements of C, what is the structure of C program. Now, we will move to how to write a program in a C. So, the first keyword which we will be using for writing the primary programs in using C programming language is your printf function. So, how to work with printf function? So, you can clearly see that this is a function over here, that is your printf function. So, what is the work of printf function? So, the basic work of printf function is that it is used to display the message on the screen, or it is used to display the value of a variable. So, printf function is actually used to display the messages or value of the variables in different formats according to the user requirement. So, the printf is the primary keyword which we will be using while writing the program. So, what is the syntax of printf function? So, the printf function syntax is that we will write printf, then control string, comma, variables. So, this is the syntax of printf function. So, what do you mean by control string? So, actually control string is divided into three categories. For first one is your messages, which will be printed directly. Second one is your escape sequence, and third one is your format specifier. So, these are the three things which are coming under your control string. So, control string can be divided into messages, it can be divided into escape sequence, it can be divided into format specifier, and control string can also be formed by the combination of these three. So, it is not required that we will always be writing these three things under the control string. So, first we will be discussing about what are the types of messages that we can print using the printf function. Now, you can clearly see that I have written a program over here. We are having a program, write a program which is termed as your WAP, write a program to print your name and your father's name. So, how we will be writing the program? So, already we have discussed what is the structure of C programming. So, a C program always starts with the preprocessor, that is hash, then the directive, that is include, then the header file, that is stdio.h. For now, we are using the header file stdio.h, that is your standard input output header file. In next classes, we will be discussing about more header files. So, next one is your main, that is your void main. Why we are writing void, we will be discussing in our next chapters. Till now, you just write that void main. So, you know that the main function is the most important function of a program, as we have discussed in the C structure, or the structure of C programming. Next, to print your name and your father's name. So, to print our name, we will be writing printf bracket double quote my name. Suppose I am writing my name. As we have already discussed, every statement must end with a semicolon, and this is the printf function which will print this text in the output result. Next, my father's name. So, again I have to write printf function. So, my program has been completed. So, my program is to print my name and my father's name. So, I have printed my name and my father's name using the printf command. Now, my program is over. So, I will close the curly bracket over here. So, this is the program to write or to print the name and the father's name. So, consequently, when you will be facing the problem, or you will have to print your name and your father's name, simply write your name in this place and your father's name in this place. So how it will be executed? First it will come to this line. So what is the first line? That is to open up, the work of preprocessor is to open the header file, that is stdio.h, because printf function lies or it comes under stdio.h. So without opening stdio.h we cannot use the printf function. So next the most important function is the main function. Then I have to print my name and my father's name. So whatever the body of the program, it must lie within the main function. So it is enclosed within the curly bracket. So this is all about the, or this is just an example of how to print your name and your father's name. So this is the first category or the message category of the control string. Next we will be using the escape sequence, that is the second category of control string. You can clearly see over here, write a program to print your name and your father's name in different lines. So previously we have discussed how to simple print your name and your father's name, but the output will come in a single line. You can tell that, sir, we have written printf in two statements, we have two printf statements, but as we have not used the escape sequence, so the result will come in a single line. But if we want to print the messages in different lines, then I have to use the escape sequence. So what do you mean by escape sequence? For now I am telling you the mostly used escape sequence, the two most used escape sequence, that is your \n for a new line and \t for a tab space. So these are the two widely used escape sequence in the program. \n stands for new line and \t stands for tab space. So these are the two most widely escape sequence which we use during the program. So how we will be implementing the escape sequence in our program? So as per the structure of a C program, the C program starts with #include stdio.h, which is the header file. Next comes our main function, that is your void main. Then the program starts to print your name. As we know, to print anything we should use the printf function. So I use the printf function. Now I have to print my name. Suppose I am printing my name. Next I have to print my father's name, but in different line. So to move to different line we must use the escape sequence. So to print it in a new line I have to use the escape sequence, that is your \n. So while printing my father's name I must use \n before printing the messages. So you can see my name is printed first. So when the program will be executed, first it will come to the printf function. So here my name is written. So what will be the output of the program? The output of the program will be, first it will print my name, then it will move to here. So in next line I have written printf function, but I have used a escape sequence, that is your \n. So what is the work of \n? So it will move the message, or it will move the cursor to the next line. So at first the cursor was here, it printed my name and it was present here. So when it will encounter \n, so the cursor will move from this line to this line. Now it will print the message, that is my father's name. So the previous answer will be in a single line, and as we have used the escape sequence in this program, so the answers will be in different lines. So this is the program of how to print your name, your father's name, or anything in different lines. So whenever we will be printing anything in different lines, we must follow the new line or the escape sequence, that is \n or \t. So \t is a tab space. So tab space is what? It is simply it is a collection of many tab spaces. That means normally it consists of 8 blank spaces. The combination of 8 blank space is called as your tab space. Suppose I will use \t over here, so it will print both the lines in a single line. it will not print in different lines, it will print in a single line, but if I will give backslash t over here, then my answer will be like this. First it will print my name, then the cursor will be here, then it will leave 8 spaces, then it will print my father's name. So, these are the two escape sequence which we will be or which we have used in this program. Now, we will be discussing to the third category of control string, that is your format specifier. So, actually what do you mean by format specifier? So, actually format specifier specifies the format in which the data will be printed. That means, suppose I am taking a variable of integer type, so I must specify the format of integer, or if I am taking a character data type, so I must specify the format of character. So, format specifier is required when we print or we display the value of a variable. Format specifier is totally dependent on the data type of the variable. For now on, we can say that for integer type we use the format specifier %d, for float type we use %f, for character type we use %c, for long type we use %ld. So, these are some of the format specifiers which we will be using in the programs. So, we have the program as swap to store two numbers and display their values in different lines. So, first part is that we have to store two numbers. So, how to store two numbers? So, if you are taking two numbers or we want to store some values, so we must store it in a variable. So, as per the structure of a C program, we must start with #include stdio.h, that is a standard input output header file. Next one is your void main, which is a most important function of C programming. Then I have to store two numbers. As per the structure of C program we have discussed, so before using any variable we must specify its data type. So, what is the data type of storing two numbers? Suppose I am taking int. So, int is the data type which is used to store the integer value. So, I have taken two variables, suppose let us say x and y. So, before using any variables we must declare it with the data type. So, I have taken int x and y. So, I have to store the value of x. Suppose I will store 50 in x and I will store suppose 109 in y. That means, I have stored two numbers, two integer numbers, that is 50 in x and 109 in y. So, before storing it I must declare the variables, so that we will use it in the program. Next, I have to display the values. We clearly know that to display the values we use the printf function. So, next we will write printf. Suppose I will write a message, suppose let us say first number is %d comma x. Next I have to print the value of y, printf \n, second number is %d y. So, what I have written over here? This is the message, this is a simple text, that is first number is, and in place of %d it will print the value of x over here, because %d is the format specifier of integer. So, x is of integer type. So, here I have to print the value of x, that is why I have to use the format specifier of integer type, and the format specifier of integer is %d. So, I have written over here %d. Next, second number is y, that means in place of %d I have to print the value of y. As y is of integer type, so I must specify the format specifier of y, and the format specifier of y is integer, that is your %d. So, what will be my output? So, the output is, first it will initiate two variables, that is x and y. So, it will reserve two memory in RAM, x and y, and next x equal to 50, that means 50 will be stored in x. 109 will be stored in y. Next, the first number is printf function is used to print the messages or control string. So, the first control string is the message, that is your first number is, so it will print first number is, then comes your format specifier. So, it will search for the variable, that is x. So, what is the value of x? The value of x is 50. So, in place of %d or format specifier, it will print the value of x, that is 50. So, first number is 50. Next, it will move to the next line, that is next printf function. Here I am using the escape sequence, that is \n. So, \n escape sequence is used to move to the next line. So, when the cursor will print this first line, so it will be present here. Now, when it will encounter \n or the escape sequence, the cursor will move to this point and it will print the control string, that is the message, that is second number is, again it will encounter a format specifier, that is %d. So, in place of %d it will print the value of y. So, what is the value of y over here? It is 109. So, it will print 109. So, our program was to store two numbers. So, we have stored two numbers and we have to print the two numbers. So, I have printed the two numbers, that is x and y. So, this is all about your escape sequence. First comes your messages, then comes your escape sequence, and the last one is your format specifier. So, this is all about the printf function that we will be using in the program. So, we have discussed all the categories of control string of printf function. So, now we will be discussing one more example related to the messages, escape sequence and format specifier of printf function. So, our program is write a program to store two numbers and display their sum and product. So, first part is that we have to store two numbers. So, as per the structure of C program, we will start the program with #include stdio.h. Next, void main. This is the structure of C program as we have discussed before. So, now we have to store two numbers. So, to store two numbers, we must declare it first. So, suppose I am taking int x, y. I have taken two variables x and y for storing two numbers. So, the first part is to store the two numbers. So, I have taken two variables. Now, I will store two numbers. Suppose let us say x equal to 90, y equal to suppose let us say 5. So, we have stored two numbers in x and y using two variables. So, the first part is over. Next, I have to display their sum and product. That means, I have to print the sum and product of these two numbers. So, how I will calculate the sum and product and display it? So, to calculate the sum and product, we have to take another two variables, one variable to calculate and store the sum value, and another variable is to calculate and store the product value. So, let us say for sum calculation I will take sum as a variable, and to store the product I will take PRO. So, now the sum is equal to the sum of these two values, that means x plus y. Next, we have to calculate the product. So, what is how to calculate the product of two numbers? So, pro equal to x into y. Next, I have to display the value of sum and product. So, printf, as we know, printf function is used to display the messages or to print the value of the variables. So, printf sum equal to %d sum. Next, printf \n product equal to %d pro. So, we have taken four variables, that is x, y, sum and pro. These two variables are used to store the values. Sum is used to store the sum of these two variables, and pro variable is used to store the product of these two variables. So, first one is x equal to 90, that means 90 will be stored in x, y equal to 5, that means 5 will be stored in y. Next comes your sum equal to x plus y. So, x plus y, so x plus y means the value of x plus the value of y. So, value of x is 90 and value of y is 5. So, 90 plus 5, that is 95 will be stored in sum. So, 95 will be stored in sum. In the next line you can see x into y. So, x is multiplied with y. So, value of x is 90 and it is getting multiplied with the value of y, that is 5. So, 90 into 5, that is your 450 will be stored in pro. Okay. Now, I have to print the value of sum and product. So, as we know printf function is used to print the values. So, it will come over here, it will print sum equal to. So, sum equal to is a message, so it will be printed directly. Sum equal to, next in place of %d it will print the value of sum. So, the value of sum is 95. So, it will print 95. So, the cursor will be here in this position. Next we will be moving to the printf function. Here we are encountered with a escape sequence, that is \n. So, \n work is to move to the next line. So, the cursor will be moved here. Now, it will print product equal to, again a format specifier is there. So, in place of format specifier it will print the value of pro. So, what is the value of pro? That is your 450. So, it will print 450. So, this is the program to store two numbers and display their sum and product. So, in this program we have discussed all the control string of printf function. So, these are all about the printf functions and all the categories of printf functions and control string. Thank you.